Hello everybody, and welcome to my kitchen, and welcome to the rest of your life, because this dessert is going to change your life. That is an exaggeration, but it's a really good dessert. This is angel food pie, cherry style. My mom has been making this dessert all my life, and we love it. It just screams summer, so I'm really excited to make it for you today. We have 11 ounces angel food cake, 12 ounces Cool Whip, 8 ounces Philadelphia cream cheese. We know that's our star. 8 ounces of sour cream. Say what? Sour cream in a dessert? Yes, sour cream in a dessert. It is delicious. And 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And then a can of cherry pie filling. So, to get started, I am going to mix together my Cool Whip. I can't use it without singing the song. It's just not possible. I am so grateful that my mom let me share this recipe with you. She's all about sharing recipes, frankly. My mom is a great inspiration for me in the kitchen. I'd come home from school and I'd instantly smell the aroma of her cooking dinner or making us an after-school treat, like she'd make us homemade donuts, and I loved it. It made the kitchen the most special part of the house, and that's really what inspired me to love cooking myself. Not cooking myself, I'm not a cannibal, but to cook also. And it was watching my mom. I'd sit there and I'd watch her saute onions, and that might actually be why I'm impervious to onions. It's kind of like my superpower. I could chop onions all day long and never cry. So if I were a superhero, that's probably what I'd be, like super onion girl or something. They'd call me if a giant onion ever came to attack Chicago. You better watch out for the onion that ate Chicago. But they could just call me. Alright, so I've mixed everything together, and now we're going to let the beauty of modern electricity do the work for us. So I can just move on with the next segment of our dessert. So I'm going to let that mix, but notice it's kind of loud. So I'm going to go ahead and let that mix, and then we'll come back. But normally, while it's mixing, I'd be cutting up my angel food cake. But I want to be able to talk to you, and I want you to be able to listen to me talking to you. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that off and cut up my cake bites so that we can just discuss and hear each other. Well, I can't hear you, so I hope you're not saying anything bad about me. That wouldn't be very nice. Alright, so we're going to take our angel food cake and just cut it up into little bites. You kind of want it to be fork-friendly bites. There's no scientific or absolute size. You could make it bigger if you wanted, and that'd be just fine. But I'm just going to kind of slice through and just kind of chop it up, and then chop through it. And it's wonderful. It's falling all over the place. That's okay. That just means we have a lot of cake to work with, and that makes us happy. Angel food cake is my husband's absolute favorite dessert. If he gets to choose, it's angel food cake every time. And so I'm really glad that I have this recipe, because I can switch it up. It doesn't always have to just be the usual angel food cake. Alright, and then it's just a matter of stirring everything together. We're just going to fold gently the cake into our Cool Whip and whipping cream, cream cheese and sour cream mixture. See, I'm just kind of folding the cake all in. And the wonderful thing about this dessert is you can play around with it. If you like a little more cake, then use a bigger angel food cake. That is just fine. But because it's angel food pie, that angel food cake is kind of like the crust, and then you're able to have that cream cheese and sour cream and Cool Whip mixture as kind of like the pie. All right, I've got everything mixed together. Get these things out of our way. They're not important anymore. And I'm simply going to transfer everything into my baking dish. I like to use a glass baking dish because then it gives them a little preview. Your guests will have an idea of what you've brought, and it's kind of a little something to tantalize and to get them all excited for it. Because I love the look of that beautiful white with the red filling on top. Now, you can also serve this without the filling on top. You can just, for those who absolutely hate cherries, you could just as easily serve this in slices, and then they can put their own filling. Strawberry, peach, pretty much any pie filling is going to taste really great. And normally, I'm actually not a huge cherry fan, but there's something about the tartness of the cherries that blends so well with this dessert that, to me, it's kind of a must. I just don't mess around it. I leave the cherry as part of the feature. So I've got it all in there. And then I can just let my cherries fall on top. Just to get all that pie filling goodness in there. And then I can just let it kind of fall and spread around. And we are done. We've prepared our dessert in almost no time. And we're ready. What I'm going to do now is set it in the fridge, let it chill for an hour. That way it's going to be easier to slice. If I had to serve it right now, I could. But this way it'll just be easier to slice and that nice, cool, refreshing dessert. So we'll see you in a little bit, and we'll enjoy it together. It's dessert time. Our cherry angel food pie has chilled, so I'm going to go ahead and slice it up so we can see just how appetizing that is. And I'm going to cut a nice big chunk because my husband will be happy that I am serving him something large. And look at that. Just set it right on the plate. And let the cherry pie filling just kind of drip over. And then I like to garnish it a little with a few blueberries. I mean, tell me that does not just scream 4th of July. You take one bite of this, I guarantee you will be more patriotic than you ever thought possible. I think I'm going to love America a little bit more with every bite of this. Yeah. It's officially summer. I'm excited for this. Well, thanks for coming by, and enjoy your cherry angel food pie.